So my friends, look at that. It looks amazing. So this is creamy mac and cheese. I'm gonna try that now. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and turn on the bell. This is a fresh mac and cheese, homemade honey mac and cheese from scratch with peas and sweet corn. You can see that. So you can try this recipe. Very nice and easy to make. You make a roux, as I said, if you just on this live stream, it's nice and easy to make the recipe. You parboil your pasta, the macaroni, parboil that with your sweet corn and peas. And then what you're gonna do after parboiling that, you're gonna make a roux with butter, make a roux with that, 50 grams, and of course flour, 100 grams, make a roux with that. And then when you make a roux, pop in your cheese, make it melt. So you can enjoy that with your veg on the side. So I'll see you, my friends. Remember to subscribe, hit the subscribe button, turn on the making not to dry out, nice and creamy. Hello, today I'm making mac and cheese, so I'm going to use my salted butter. I'm going to pop in 50 grams of my salted butter, and of course I'm going to pop in flour, about 100 grams. So I'm going to make a roux straight away. Make a roux. Now I'm going to pop in my butter into my lovely bowl. 50 grams. I need 50 grams. I'm going to pour that into a saucepan, and I'm going to make a roux straight away. I pre-cook my pasta with peas and sweet corn. It's nice and hot already. You can see that, nice and ready. And of course I need milk for my recipe. I'll make a roux straight away. Flour to make a roux. So my roux is ready. I'm going to pop in some milk and make a roux like that. I'm going to pop in milk straight away. And I'm going to keep stirring. I'm going to pop down the hob. I will make a mac and cheese today. Thanks for your chat. I'm cooking mac and cheese at Hammer. Thank you very much. So now I'm going to keep mixing that. So that's the pasta. So we pre-cook the pasta, we parboil that with sweet corn and peas, and then we're going to pop in our bechamel in there. So that's the bechamel, almost ready. We're going to pop that inside. And then we're going to make a cheese sauce with mozzarella. So I'm going to pop in the cheese.
Can I have some cheese, please?
Our 100 grams of cheese.
Can I have some cheese, please?
So now our cheese sauce is ready. What I'm going to do, cheese sauce is ready. The cheese is inside, it's melted. So I got my cheese sauce. Look at that, amazing. So what I'm going to do, so now my cheese sauce is ready. It's a little bit noisy from the extractor fan. So the cheese sauce is ready. So I'm going to pop in the bechamel sauce into the lovely pasta.
I love macaroni.
Now you can see the bechamel. The bechamel is inside the pasta. So I'm going to stir that. And I'm going to cook that on low heat. Now you can see bechamel inside the pasta.
Ooh.
You can see it's nice and creamy. And the cheese is inside. Now I'm going to pop in some egg. And of course, we're going to pop honey at the very end. We don't want to cook the honey. You can see that nice and creamy. This is what we're talking about. Nice and cheesy. You can see the cheese has melted. Look at that, amazing. So I'm going to pop that on top of the hob at low heat. It looks amazing. A little bit more milk. And the bechamel sauce. So I'm going to season that with black pepper. Look at that. Nice and hot, nice and creamy. So I'm going to season that with black pepper and a little bit of oregano. It looks nice and creamy. Look at that, amazing. Look at the cheese. Yum, yum. So now, a little bit of oregano straight away in. Oregano. You can use the fresh one, that's alright. Just give it some lovely flavor. And then I'm going to pop in a little bit of black pepper straight away. Black pepper. So we're going to pop honey at the very end. So that's a little black pepper. It looks amazing. Look at that. Yum, yum. It's lovely mac and cheese. Nice and look at the lovely cheese. The cheese are melted. Looks amazing, my friends. So my friends, what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave that on low heat. And then once it's ready, leave that on low heat. Yeah, on low heat, and then I'll be right back. It looks amazing. We leave that to cook for some time, and then yeah, we'll keep an eye on that. You can see it's cooking, isn't it? Leave that to cook a little bit. Keep an eye on that. Nice and creamy. Amazing. So we're going to pop in the honey at the very end. We're going to serve that with our lovely, yum yum. We can garnish that as well. So I'll be right back, my friends. So I'm going to pop in a bit of basil, season that with basil, a little bit of basil. While that is cooking, pop in a little bit more milk. Make it not to dry out, nice and creamy. We'll be right back, my friends. So my friends, honey mac and cheese is ready. So I'm gonna pop in the honey at the very end. Look at that, it's nice and creamy. The cheese has melted. You can see the bechamel looks very nice. So my friends, I'm gonna pop in the creamy the honey in here. My friends, remember to share, like and subscribe, and turn on the bell so you never miss the latest from this lovely channel. That's the way to support my channel. So my friends, look, I'm gonna pop in the lovely honey into this lovely just 2 tablespoons of honey, that's all right, or 1 tablespoon in heaps. Put that in. We don't want to cook the honey because cook the honey is going to kill the nutrition in the honey. So we're just going to pop that a little bit, one heaps or 2 tablespoons, that's all right. So the mac and cheese is nice and hot, it's nice and creamy. I'm going to pop that in the bowl. You can garnish that with coriander. So my friends, look at that. It looks amazing. So this is creamy mac and cheese. I'm going to try that now. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and turn on the bell. This is a fresh mac and cheese, homemade honey mac and cheese from scratch with peas and sweet corn. You can see that. So you can try this recipe. Very nice and easy to make. You make a roux, as I said, if you just on this live stream, it's nice and easy to make the recipe. You parboil your pasta, the macaroni, parboil that with your sweet corn and peas. And then what you're gonna do after parboiling that, you're gonna make a roux with butter. Make a roux with that, 50 grams, and of course flour, 100 grams. Make a roux with that, and then when you make a roux, pop in your milk to make a bechamel sauce, about 100 grams of milk. Pop in your cheese, make it melt, and mix it up with the pasta. And of course, put honey at the very end, a little bit of black pepper, and then a little bit of oregano or basil to season that with your herbs. So it looks nice. I'm going to try that now straight away. Yum yum. So yummy. So you can enjoy that with your veg on the side. So I'll see you, my friends. Remember to subscribe, hit the subscribe button, turn on the bell, share this video, visit my channel. I have 3 channels. Visit them, subscribe to them. I have a football channel as well. Visit this channel, check out my recipes, my playlist, look at them, the one you love, watch them, and of course share them, my friends. I'll see you tomorrow for another interesting episode, interesting, amazing recipe. Cheers, bye bye, lovely. Yummy mac and cheese. Look at that, amazing. Yum yum.